Mandatory military service. Tracing conscription through the ages. Military history for busy people. Conscription is a state-mandated enlistment in national service and has historical roots dating back to ancient times. It became widespread during the French Revolution in the 1790s, forming the basis for large and powerful militaries. Today, some countries still enforce conscription, albeit under different names. Conscription differs from the draft in that it is required whether the state is in conflict or not. Most European nations later copied the system in peacetime, so that men at a certain age would serve 1 to 8 years on active duty and then transfer to the reserve force. During Hammurabi's reign, 1791–1750 BC, the Babylonian Empire implemented conscription known as ilkum. Eligible individuals were obligated to serve in the royal army during wartime and provide labor for state activities during peacetime. In exchange for this service, they were granted the right to possess land, possibly designated by the state rather than land ownership in general. During the medieval period in Europe, feudal laws mandated that all peasants, freemen, commoners, and noblemen aged 15 to 60 living in rural or urban areas were obligated to serve in the military when called upon by the king or local lord. They were expected to bring weapons and armor based on their financial status. The bulk of the Anglo-Saxon English army, called the fyrd, was composed of part-time English soldiers drawn from the freemen of each county. In the 690s, laws of Ine of Wessex, 3 levels of fines are imposed on different social classes for neglecting military service. During World War II, expanded age conscription was widespread. In Britain, it was referred to as call-up and extended to age 51, while Nazi Germany's Volkssturm included individuals from age 16 to 60. Both Britain and the Soviet Union conscripted women during this time. The United States considered drafting women into the Nurse Corps for the planned invasion of Japan, but this idea was dropped when Japan surrendered.